So it was a learning experience. And long story short, I ended up failing 3 classes. So that put me almost on academic probation. But my GPA, my overall GPA was too low at the time to remain on the team. So I got a call on the first day of winter conditioning, like 5 o'clock in the morning. James Brown, I didn't even know that I was suspended because my overall GPA was still eligible. But I didn't know at the time that the NCAA only goes by the school that you're enrolled in at the time.
Right.
So when I got back for winter conditioning, the very first morning of winter conditioning, James Baronis called me and he said, "Hey man, just calling to let you know you're not eligible. Don't report." And that was pretty much the last I heard of it. Like I never heard anything for almost the rest of the semester. Like they were busy, you know, they didn't really care because I was a walk-on. I don't know how all that worked out. But I just started grinding. I was, I did all the tutoring I needed to do. I got all the extra help I needed. I was pretty much on my own being a walk-on. You know, I didn't have a lot of assistance from, I didn't have any assistance from the program at the time. If you're on scholarship, you have a lot more assistance, put it like that. But I didn't. So I kind of figured everything out myself. I got on my grind and I did everything I needed to do to get back eligible. Long story short, I got back eligible at the end of 2006. I became eligible. And at the time, they told me that they were no longer looking for offensive or defensive linemen. So they didn't want me on the team. And I was like, well, I still want to play. So that's not going to be the end of that. So I went to the Black. It's the Black PE Center down there right off of Main and Sumter Street, Blossom. And I used to go to the Black and work out, and I used to go to Strom Thurmond. And I had like 2 of my friends that didn't play football.
And you did this. You did this on your own, correct?
I did this.
Yeah, did this on your own. Okay. You're like this is not the end of this story.
Nope. This is the middle. So at this time, they had already told me that they were no longer looking for a lineman. So I was shot. And I was depressed about it. You know, I hated the fact that I messed myself up, but you know, it was no fault of mine per se. I wasn't ready for that experience, and it took me a while to get ready.
Right.
But when I did, it was too late for me almost for football. So I ended up deciding that I was going to take one last shot to try to get on the team because they wouldn't even give me a tryout. So I went to the Black and I went to Strom Thurmond and I made a bunch of videos. I had like 3 guys film me. I did a bench press video. I just put 225 on there, the typical, see how much times you can rep out 225. I did a squat video. I think I was squatting like 600 pounds or something like that, just repping it out. And I did some footwork drills, some hand drills, and I cut all of these videos together on this little tiny camera, and I put them on a CD, like a DVD CD, a burnable one. And I must have made 50 copies of it. I did this all myself. I must have made like 50 copies of it. And I went down to the stadium and I put it on all of their cars. Like all the coaches, they park right in front of the stadium, right? And I knew their cars because I used to go down there and talk to them. So I put one in all of their dashboards, and then I put one in the window of the office right there, the admin office. And they called me like 2 days later and was like, "All right, you back."
Wow. So you overcame a lot of adversity. I mean, obviously, from everything from the academic side to just the sheer athletic side to getting in. You overcame a ton of adversity to make that happen.
Indeed.